Kitty Cheng's my name for those of you who may not know me. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with the University of Melbourne here in Australia, and Intercultural and Community Studies at Table Bible College, and a Diploma of Coaching in Shaw Academy, specializing in health and nutrition. And I am an unfranchised owner, a TLS certified coach and trainer, and I'm a published author and a workshop facilitator and speaker as well. And tonight we're going to be talking to you about your guide to a healthy weight. So all of us, you know, that have come in one way or the other, I'm sure, want to actually reach your healthy lifestyle, and maybe some of you want to lose some fat or body weight. That is what we're here for, and we want to help you not only, you know, go through fat diet. Really, that is not something we advocate. We advocate for a lifestyle change, and that's why TLS actually stands for Transition Lifestyle System Weight Management Solution. Now, as we get started, I've got 3 questions for you, and I'd love for each of you to pop it into the group chat, the answers of these questions. What are your goals? When it comes to your wellness and your weight management, what exactly are your goals? Why do you want to manage your weight? Is it because you want to be healthy, you want to lose weight, feel great, you know, to look better, or have more energy, whatever it is? If you can just pop it into the group chat so I can actually get to know the goals of the participants here. And if you actually achieve your ideal weight or body composition, so what is body composition? I'm going to be sharing a little bit more. We actually don't only advocate for weight, which is the number of kilos on the scale. We actually look at, you know, the whole body composition. Now, if you achieve that, how will your life be different? Let's say, you know, you're at a certain weight, or your body fat percentage is at a certain percentage. If you get to that number that you really, really want, maybe pop it into the group chat. How will your life be different? All right, let's have a look. Well, Cam said that she wants to have more energy and mental sharpness. That is very important. A lot of people only look at the numbers on the scale and want to be lighter. But really, you know, for us to have more vitality, more energy, and more mental sharpness is so important, because that can actually help us to be more productive in everything that we do. So that is right, Cam. And Connie wants to be healthy, feel great, and look good. Well, you're already on your way, and you are already really healthy. You're feeling great and looking great already, Connie. So wonderful. And Judy said that, you know, she wants to feel fit physically and mentally and look better. Yes, certainly. And Judy, of course, you know, is definitely looking great, and mentally, physically, getting better and better for sure. And Patty wants to stay healthy, fit, and look good. Dennis wants to stay healthy without being overweight and sluggish. Yeah, that is another thing. A lot of us actually feel sluggish, lethargic, and if we actually have, you know, an ideal weight, then we will actually be feeling a lot better and healthier. And of course, more muscle mass, more energy is something that we all want, don't we? And to be fit, yep, definitely. So these are really some of important goals that we all want. All right, so, but when it comes to reaching these goals, you know, we all, one way or the other, have some struggles, I'm sure, right? I mean, no one will be able to actually achieve everything that they want, but as they go through reaching their goals, there are certain things that may be difficult or challenging. So here are some of the things that you know, are very common in terms of the struggle that we go through when it comes to our healthy journey and weight management. Maybe you can just again pop it into the group chat. What are some of your challenges? Is it because you have too much to do for everyone else? I know for a fact that especially for women, or mothers in particular, they spend so much time looking after the people around them, their kids and their husbands, their loved ones, to a point that they don't have enough time to look after themselves. So self-care and self-compassion is so important. Hence, TLS is a way for you to really gain that. And maybe because you're so busy to a point that you don't have time to exercise, or that you don't like to cook, or you don't know how to cook. I mean, that is very permanent. A lot of people nowadays don't know how to cook and they don't like to cook. And that is a struggle for many people, because in order to be healthy, of course, you need to be cooking healthily. Or people spend a lot of time at work to the point that they don't really have time to look after themselves. And or many people tried all sorts of different diets, but they really don't feel like it works for them. Or maybe it works for a little bit, they lose a little bit of weight, but then they gain it back again, or they've fallen off the wagon. This is really, by and large, one of the most common struggles that I see. People tried all sorts of different diets. If any of you here on this call, you know, has been through some sort of diet, then perhaps you can just tell us whether you've actually been able to sustain that for the long term. And or people make poor choices because, you know, sometimes we don't know what we don't know, and we choose things that are not necessarily good for us and eat too much too often. And I can see many of you, you know, have different goals, and, you know, you want to have more muscle mass like Pedro and many others. And Mary says weight loss, feel healthy and strong, more energy, to be more confident. Yeah, definitely. If you're healthier and if you actually look better, feel better because of your better health, then of course you would be feeling more confident, and that is really good. And Jean said that, you know, other than looking good and looking better, health is very important to ease stress of your knee. Yeah, certainly that is something very important when we have challenges in our physical bodies. So here, as you actually look through the struggles in front of you there, if you are facing some of it, then it's something that I would like for you to know with TLS we can help you with all of them. Okay, so now one thing that is very important for you to be aware of is that weight management isn't universal. That means what is suitable for one person might not be suitable for someone else, because there is no one size fits all plan for weight management. So let's say if someone wants to be, you know, losing certain amount of body fat, but others wants to have more muscle mass, as many of you already put into the group chat already, all of us have different goals, right? Because of that, then of course we want to be able to then do things according to what fits our needs. But however, many commercial weight loss programs out there place an emphasis on only what to eat, but not how to eat. What we want to teach you through TLS is the how, not only the what and the when as well. So when you have your why, then the what and the how are also very important. So that is something that you will be taught. And many programs also focus on weight loss rather than actual fat loss. And in fact, you know, our body health is to do with the body fat percentage and our visceral fat, not just the numbers on the scale as in the weight in kilos, right, or pounds. True health and fitness is really the result of an optimized ratio of muscle to fat. As you have a look at the picture on the right-hand side, if you have slow metabolism, that means you have more fat than muscle. If you have a healthy metabolism, then you have more muscle than fat. So in terms of the ratio, you do need to have more muscle mass than the body fat percentage in order to have good metabolism, because that is what helps us to be healthy in terms of, you know, having a balanced body fat as well as muscle. Because there is this saying that muscle dictates metabolism. The more muscle that you have, then, you know, the less muscle that you have, then the slower your metabolism. The more muscle that you have, the stronger your metabolism. So that's why building mass is very, very important. Now, why is it that diets don't work long term? Well, the good news is that you didn't fail the diet. In fact, it's the diet that failed you. So when you think about that, a lot of times, I don't know how many of you have actually been through other types of diets, but really many of those actually failed you. Many diets out there actually cause you to lose water, muscle, and even bone density, and not fat, which is the important part. And a lot of the diets actually ask you to count calories. Do you know that calories are not created equal? So really, if you restrict calorie, it's not the answer. So let's say if you have the same amount of calories in a medium-sized banana and a small-sized muffin, which of the two is healthier? Of course, it's the banana, right? But even though they have the same calories, they don't have the same nutrients value. So that is why it's very important not to just count the calories, because you can't look at just the numbers in the calories, right? And they also in a lot of the commercial programs out there tell you only what to eat and not how to eat. The how is very important. That's why when we teach about our cornerstones, we share with you the importance of things like glycemic impact eating. And apart from that, neurological, hormonal, and metabolic changes, fluctuations also cause us to have issues with our weight as well as our health. So we need to actually take into account in calorie depletion, eliminating the entire food groups, and a lot of the programs out there focus on those areas and forget about those changes that are very important, because when we have all these fluctuations in our body, it can lead to even more weight gain once the diet is over. That is what we call yo-yo diet. Yo-yo effect is when you can lose weight for a little bit, then you gain weight again, and you lose again, and you gain again. When that happens, then you're really compromising your metabolism, and at the end, you actually losing more muscle mass and gaining more body fat percentage. So apart from the nutrition value and workout, you need to look at a lot of these fluctuations of neurology, your hormones, and metabolism as well. And again, don't use the word diet, because diet, the first three letters is D-I-E, die. We don't advocate for dieting, because dieting is fast and it's a fact. It's not true. You really need to look at nutritional value. So we would say the correct lifestyle in terms of nutrition and doing workout, as well as looking at your needs in terms of the fluctuations of hormones, metabolic syndrome, as well as mindset as well. Now, boosting metabolism, as I mentioned, is one of the most important things for us to lose fat and not just muscle, because if you actually go through those diets, even if you talk about those diets that can help you lose weight, it can be because of muscle, or as I mentioned, water and even bone mass, and you don't want that. It looks like when you're standing on the scale that you're losing weight, but really these are not the right kind of weight, because you don't want to lose muscle, you don't want to lose water and bone mass. Muscle dictates metabolism, so you do need to actually have more stronger muscle in order to build your metabolism. And so what is TLS solution? There are 4 cornerstones, components, and pillars that are very important. And because tonight we're just going through an overview, I will only go through each of these 4 very briefly. And as you go through the TLS program, we will go through in each of these very much details for different weeks as we go. So low glycemic impact eating is about eating right and not eating less. Many people think about eating less will be able to help them to lose weight, because of the fact that they think I can actually then reduce the amount of nutrients into my body, or calories. But in fact, when you're actually eating less, what happens is your body will go into a hunger mode and fat storage mode. And when that happens, you will not be able to, get into a healthy lifestyle. And low glycemic impact teaches us just that. It gives us, the right amount of favorite foods to eat, and eating the right kind of food. In fact, you will find that you're eating actually more. And body composition is number 2 of the 4 cornerstones. Body composition is focusing on fat loss, not just weight loss, as I mentioned. Science-based supplementation is extremely important, because as I mentioned, you would have a lot of the fluctuations, whether it's hormonal, whether it's your metabolic fluctuations and neurological. And in fact, when we have all these different issues that we go through, we do need to have accelerators like, you know, the products that we provide as supplements to work together with your body to enhance your weight loss and healthy lifestyle. Because if you don't have those, you cannot just rely on your own mind or even willpower to support yourself. And fourth component, which is very, very important, cornerstone of our TLS solution, is education. Being aware of what you don't know is very important, because you don't know what you don't know. And if you become aware of what you don't know by having education and knowledge, then you'll be able to, you know, change your behavior according to the education that you're given. Hence, we have coaching, we have, you know, education, we have training within TLS. Unlike many other programs out there, they just give you the type of food that you eat and that's it. They don't teach you and train you the science behind why you need to eat certain food, and in fact all 4 pillars of the TLS. So education and coaching training is extremely important. Knowledge is power, right? All right, so low glycemic impact eating is about, as I mentioned, you know, going through a fat burning zone. What that means is really when you eat low glycemic impact type food, it is ideal for your weight management. And when you do that, here is actually, you know, the green zone, as you can see, number 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7, where the blood sugar levels is actually balanced. When that happens, you will be able to get into a very ideal situation for you to manage your weight as well as getting into optimal health. That's why we advocate eating low and medium glycemic impact foods to keep you in the fat burning zone. Now, when you actually think about low glycemic impact eating, it's both the glycemic index and the loading, which we will teach you more about it as you go through the education. But just to know that majority of the times, they are the vegetables, you know, the fruit, 5 to 9 servings of vegetables a day, as well as, you know, at least 1 or 2, 3 fruits a day. These are the kind of, you know, low glycemic impact eating. Now, when you eat high glycemic impact foods, just like, you know, as you can see up the top there, number 4 next to it, like, you know, cookies and sugary food and a lot of the unhealthy processed type food, then what happens is that you will actually have a sapping of the energy and causing it, you know, to crash. As a result, then you will get into a fat storage mode. When your fat is stored, then of course you will, you know, gain weight. And so that's why very important for us to actually get into a balanced nutrition value of low to medium GI food in order for you to find your fit. Finding your fit means that you're able to find the best fit to your particular needs, whether it's weight management, whether it's healthy lifestyle or becoming stronger, whatever it is, each person is different. So that's why we always talk about TLS as one of the most comprehensive and customizable plan, because everyone's fit is different. But for you to be able to find your fit, then you'll be able to get to your optimal health. Now, what we would like to share with you tonight is a simple short-term program designed for effective weight management, particularly our 30-day jumpstart. But before we share that particular program and some of the others, I would like to draw your attention to free weight management profile, which I would encourage every single one of you to participate in. This is a profile where you can do it online or do it in a paper form. Just go back to the person who invited you to this meeting and you can do that profile. This profile has a lot of questions, up to I think 26 questions, which will help you find the fit, your customized plan based on your lifestyle, your diet, the way that you eat, your activity levels, your goals, your behavior, so that you can actually choose the most suitable plan for you, because each person, again, is different, right? So we say that we actually tailor-made to your personal needs. So it's very customized and personalized. Now, as we are going to be focused on talking about the 30-day jumpstart, which is a really, really good program for anyone that wants to lose anywhere between 5 to 10 kilos in a month. It has been shown that people that have been able to do this following the system with this 30-day jumpstart to cleanse their body as well as slim down their body, actually are really good foundation for what's to come, whether after the 30-day you continue on with, of course, some other plans which we will suggest based on your weight management profile. So within the 30-day jumpstart, there are 2 phases. Phase 1 is the detox cleanse. With the detox cleanse, we suggest for you to have as much vegetable as you like, 3 servings of fruits, 2 servings of proteins and good fats. And then these 7 days, we don't advocate, for you to do strenuous exercise, because you need to actually have a quiet, calm body in order to cleanse what's inside all of the, junk and toxins and stuff that are, not healthy in our body. So once that's done, our body is cleansed. So just think of your body like a car. When you need to do a service, you definitely need to be cleaning the filter oil first, right? The oil is dirty, then you need to change that. Then the detox cleanse for the first week is that purpose, right? Then phase 2 is fat burning or fat shredding, which is basically 3 weeks of helping you to burn the body fat and your visceral fat in order for you to build lean muscle. So you would be having within this 3 weeks of fat burning phase of the 30-day jumpstart, 8 to 12 servings of vegetables, 1 serving of fruit only, because we don't want even as little sugar as possible. So 1 fruit serving rather than 3 like the detox week. Then you would have 3 to 4 servings of proteins, a lot more than the detox week, and then again 2 servings of the good fats. So when you get the Jumpstart kit, you will get a box with all of the things that you can see up on the bottom right-hand side corner. For those of you who are in Australia, and you will have the OPC3, the multivitamin and isochrome, as well as the 2 nutrition shakes, which are very, very yummy, as well as the ultimate aloe. Now you will also get an amazing booklet like this, and that you can actually follow in order to go through this 30-day jumpstart. And of course, you will be encouraged to have a coach to be walking alongside you, working alongside you to support you during this 30 days and beyond as well. And in that kit, you will also have the tracking sheet, because the tracking sheet will allow you to measure how you've been going, and you can then send it to your coach to give you feedback and keep you accountable. Now, this is the kit in Australia, and of course, I'm aware that we've got friends and guests that are from Singapore, Malaysia, and Hong Kong as well, and you also have different products, but more or less the same in terms of helping you achieve the same results. And again, go back to the person who invited you. They'll be able to support you with a recommendation of the best type of products available. So for those of you who are in Australia though, the 30-day jumpstart, as I mentioned, the first 7 days, you will be having the Ultimate Aloe Juice, the multivitamin and OPC3 in isotonic form, as well as isochrome. So you will be having the multivitamin, OPC, and isochrome in a cocktail. So generally, we would be having like 2 servings of the OPC3 as a start, because anyone that is 35 kilos and above, we would recommend that. And then 1 serving of both the OPC, of the multivitamin and isochrome, so that's 4 serving minimum. And of course, for those of you who've been taking the Daily Essentials kit and the other isotonic products, you continue to take them. And then you will be taking that early in the morning, first thing in the morning, and you can have the Ultimate Aloe Juice any time of the day, and that will be for you to cleanse out your body. Okay, then days 8 to 30, which is the 2nd to the 4th week, you will be adding the nutrition shake on top of what you are taking, which after exercise, as well as having, the shakes as your snack, would be amazing, which will help you build up more muscle mass as well. So here below, we have some product testimonials for OPC3. Bonnie said that, her family has been, taking OPC3 for over 20 years now. MA has been helping them through OPC3 to have a lot more health and really helped thousands of people all around the world. In fact, it is so true. OPC3 is our flagship product. And then isotonics, isochrome, you know, Angela was talking about, you know, isochrome being able to curb her cravings as well as sugar level maintenance, which is so true. If you are wanting to, you know, curb your hunger and to manage your weight, then isochrome is an amazing product. And of course, nutrition shake, you know, is something that is very, very helpful. It's delicious, but at the same time, help you to build your muscle and, you know, manage your weight as well. So that is basically what we have in the 30-day Jumpstart Kit in Australia. And in Singapore and Hong Kong, they're more or less the same, but a bit of different, but really the effect is more or less the same. And in Malaysia, you can actually get some of the other products as well. So now I have the privilege of inviting Connie to be sharing with us the importance of detox, because as we're talking about, you know, the 30-day Jumpstart, the very first week is our detox week, and we need to be aware of what we should be taking during, you know, the detox week in terms of food as well as, you know, the supplements. So Connie, on to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kitty. Let me share screen. Okay, share screen. Share. So, and also my, can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
If people know me, can you recognize me before the TLS? That's how I looked 5 years ago.
Wow, a lot of difference.
That's why I'm so passionate to share this journey with you. This TLS actually changed a lot of people's lives, including mine. So this is my favorite topic as well. So why detox is so important, as Kitty already mentioned, like a car, you know, you need service and everything. But most importantly is your mindset, or also cleanse your body and then prepare yourself for the success for the rest of the program. So the first thing you have to change and transform, that you have to stop eating the crap food. That's some of the favorite food people will love, right? But after you get the education, you know, this food actually don't do any good for you. So the carbonate drink, the soft drink, we find sugar, artificial food, and processed food, you know, all this kind of food, we have to stop eating them. And we give our body a holiday, because all this food will create inflammation, toxins. Honestly, if you can stop eating this food, you will feel much better. Do a favor for your body, okay? So during the detox, this is pretty much recap that Kitty already mentioned briefly earlier. You have unlimited serving of vegetable, yeah? As long as fresh, what we call low GI, you know, kind of vegetable, like potato, you're trying to avoid those starchy, high GI, or even trying to choose, you know, less of some medium GI like corns. You know, we don't recommend you to take sweet potato, pumpkin during the detox week. And how about food? Only 3 servings of food per day. And why is that? Because we also want our liver to have a holiday. If too much fructose, you know, the sugar, actually our liver cannot store. We only can store that much of fat and sugar. What liver will do, will put aside the sugar to other cells, then will become a fat storing mode. So we don't want that. So just enough means around 3 servings of food per day is perfect. And then 2 servings per day of the protein. We also need energy, so we need that. But we want a lean, good protein. For example, chicken breast, fish, or lean meat, or egg, they are good. Tofu, they are good. And 2 servings of good fats as well. For example, like avocado, you know, olive oil, grapeseed oil, those are good fat, but trying to avoid butter on those animal fat, okay? And water, that's so important during this cleansing week. minimum you have to drink 8 glasses of water. And myself actually like the aloe juice, so I drink the aloe juice throughout the day. I demonstrate to you how I do it. And also, you know, actually we have a new product. It's not included in the kit, the 30-day starter kit, but I find it's really good for detoxification. That is our isotonic complete green and digestive enzyme. So every morning also drink half of the lemon juice with a cup of warm water, okay, that can alkaline your body. And what you need to avoid: alcohol, caffeine, sugar, dairy, and what else? You know, the processed food that we talk about, the crab food basically, and the starchy stuff. And please, please do not skip meal. There's some example that for your preparation of grocery shopping, you can see, you can buy a lot of leafy green vegetable, colorful food. I really like tomato myself. And what else? You know, the food, berry food. I really like the berry food. And if you want to have a feeling of fullness, you can try cauliflower, you know. And then protein, as you can see from the picture, you plan ahead. You can have egg, lean meat, chicken breast, tuna fish, etc. Okay, so look at the ingredient. Actually, it's fresh ingredient and very simple. Do not need so complicated, because we need to eat abundant of vegetable and food to cleanse our body during this period. But be creative as well. I'm going to show you how I take it on a daily basis. So this is a day of detox. As I said, drinking water is so important. So you can see in the morning, we already have a glass of lemon water, warm water. And then during the day, I will add aloe juice in any of the water, because myself, I don't like plain water. So you can add, you know, one serve of the aloe juice or piece of lemon or mint, and then drink it for the whole day. Just each of these meal, you can count how many meal you have: breakfast, morning tea, lunch, and then afternoon tea, your dinner, and then you have another snack after dinner. So you won't feel hungry at all. As Kitty mentioned, we are not going to have a diet. Diet is, you know, die. So no, we won't skip meal. We probably will add more color to our diet. It's not a diet, I have to emphasize, it's a lifestyle changing, but add a lot of vegetable and colorful stuff in your meal during the day. So all you need to do is just plan ahead. Make sure you drink the water throughout the day and with the aloe juice. Okay, so this is another example of our colorful meal. In the morning, 9 o'clock, you have your breakfast with your egg omelette, and then one serve of fruit and some vegetable. And then your snack will be your vegetable stick with your favorite dip. I will share one recipe with you soon. And you also have lunch. And during that, you can make your salad, yeah, with some protein. And you'll have your light meal at about 3 o'clock. I call it afternoon tea indeed. You can have a cup of tea, and then dinner at about 6 o'clock, and 8 o'clock you have a night meal. If you can plan ahead and have a meal like that, do you think you will feel hungry? Actually, it's eat more than normal, I feel that, yeah? So this is some of the examples that people in our group sharing with us, full of nutrients. That's another important thing. We have to make sure we find a fresh and nutritious food, full of vitamin. Like, for example, this breakfast, we have a protein, we have egg, yeah, we have avocado and some cherry potato and cherry tomato, and what else? Some salad. And you can have your vegetable wrap. My favorite is the seaweed. Yeah, you can use your seaweed to wrap your favorite vegetable, and you even have a dessert. Actually, this is a child seeds, you know, dessert we can have. So we have all these detox recipe for you once you commit to do the program. That's more than that. It's never be boring. Look, that's some of the meal that I make during the detox week. The first one is, what can I say, is a smoked salmon and some egg. The second one, I even have a steak, you know, a thin steak, and chicken and avocado, and then steamed vegetable, my bok choy and tofu. And then this is my breakfast, the egg and some chicken. And the other one is my lunch, is the chicken within lemongrass. So you can use a lot of herbs as well. So another quick recipe I want to share with you, if you are vegetarian, you can do a colorful veggie kebab. So easy, choose different color of vegetable. In this recipe, I got the bell pepper, mushroom, onion, and zucchini. Yeah, zucchini. And the season, you can make your 5 spices powder, sea salt, and after you make it to a scale and put it to oven, only take 10 minutes, then you've got your dinner served. Another thing I can share with you, recently I really like this tool, is air fryer. Actually, you can do your chicken kebab, similar what we just did, but when you do that, just spray some water, that's the tips, okay? Spray some water over it and then do 18 to 20 minutes, and you can your delicious chicken kebab as well. Isn't it colorful, easy, and make yourself happy? And another thing I like to share with you, the snack. Yeah? A lot of people thinking, what I supposed to have? Easy. Just use your blender to put all your vegetables together. But when you blend it, just make sure you add these 3 things together. The ginger, lemon juice, and some chilled water. Blend it together, and then you carry it to your work and on your go. And the dip, you can use some chickpeas, make your own favorite dip, and then use your veggie stick like carrot, cucumber, and celery. And make sure you share this delicious snack with your colleagues and your family. Another thing that I like is Dr. Lancy. There's some recipe on the website that we will share with you once you join our Facebook group. And this is one of my favorite desserts, is a protein muffin. Only 4 ingredients, so simple. Our nutrition shake, 1 egg, some without the sugar, we replace sugar with apple sauce and just some baking powder. And how much time? Only 12 minutes. Then you can make this easy, healthy, delicious protein muffin. You can use that as your breakfast as well. And besides, you know, actually, from my point of view, during the day, you have to plan your drink. Normally, as I mentioned, I love my aloe juice. Besides that, I also have my trim tea because I'm a tea person. We do not recommend a protein powder shake and the coffee. But in the second week, yes, you can add on the protein shake and your coffee. As I said, now we have this new product called Complete Green. They're all organic ingredients. If you are not the, you know, a good cook, this is your quick recipe. Just add water and drink. You got a lot of nutrition out of this organic ingredient. 8 different kind of organic ingredient inside, help your digestive health and also help your detoxification journey. Of course, as I said, the you know, digestive enzyme is my good buddy. So before sleep, I highly recommend you have 1 serve of your digestive enzyme to help detoxify. And also after a big meal, if you have a treat, you know, you have to eat outside without a choice, please drink this digestive enzyme. It really helps you, okay? And you feel your body will transform after 1 week. And that's some tips for you as a recap that Kitty also mentioned before. Please do not do physical, you know, heavy duty exercise, but you can have a yoga, a gentle stretching. And also get plenty of sleep, because sleep is our natural body detoxification process. And feel free to add your favorite spices and herbs. Myself really like, you know, the Thai food style and Vietnamese style, because they have a lot of fresh herbs. You can add mint, basil, you know, coriander, up to you, and garlic and ginger. And please try to eat raw, because the raw vegetable give you a lot of enzymes that help the detoxification and help to cleanse your digestive system as well. And don't overcook your vegetable, okay? And other than that, please do not skip meal. I've said it at least 3 times. Please do not skip meal, okay? And then during this time, it's a challenge for the people who first time to try. From my experience, the first 3 days, you may feel a little bit of headache. So the quick rescue to you, drink water, okay? Drink aloe juice, and just do something that what you like, even singing, yeah? Other than that, think about why you're doing it. Because you want to feel good, look better, yes? Be healthier and happier. I'm pretty sure after doing this detox, your body will thank you, and because your organ is singing and your skin will be glowing. Okay, I can share with you because I do this detox program twice a year myself at least. Every time I finish my holiday overseas, I come back, I do it again. I really enjoy it because look at the color, it really makes me happy. So I wish everyone try it. I can do it, you can do it, and you will love it. And this actually set you become successful for rest of the program. So hopefully you enjoy what I'm sharing. So pass back to you, Kitty.
Thank you, Connie. Wow. Did you all see how Connie was transformed 4 years ago? She was like 15 years older than now, almost. Like you look like she's so, you know, so much better in her skin, in her, you know, body physique, and even the whole feature. So well done, TLS really rocks. And
Yes.
of course, you know, all the different colors. And I love what you said, Connie, about your organs singing as you're detoxing. And I think it's a great idea to relax, and wonderful. So I would like to encourage all of you to join us, and we're going to be starting detox soon. All right, so let me just continue sharing a little bit more about what we have to offer in terms of the TLS program, as Connie has you know, thoroughly shared with us about the detox. The second, you know, detox plan, as we've actually talked about, you know, TLS is one of the most really comprehensive, customizable, personalized plan available. We have different plans that suit different people. So Fat Shredder is the plan that will help you to burn your fat. And of course, while you're doing the 30-day jumpstart, that would be something that will help you lose anywhere between, you know, 3 to 6 kilos in 2 weeks, average about 5 kilos, which is something that I see time and time again, people have been able to achieve. So this is the second plan. The third plan is called Rapid Results. And this is for people that are very motivated, dedicated, and committed to actually reach their weight management goals. And if you follow this Rapid Results program, you'll be able to lose an average about 1 kilo a week, which is not bad. And think about, you know, 4 weeks, you already lose about 4 kilos, right? So that's not bad at all. And I've seen people that have been doing my 12-week program lose anywhere between 10 to 15 kilos just following this program. And then Sure and Steady is one that is quite popular as well. If you don't feel like you want to dive right in so quickly and just want to ease in to the program, then perhaps after the detox, you can go about doing the Sure and Steady plan. As I mentioned, because we're so customizable, even when you're doing the 30-day jumpstart, you don't have to be diving into the fat burning one. You can go through Rapid Results or Sure and Steady again, going through the weight management profile with your coach, or the person who invited you to this meeting will be able to help you ascertain that. And with the Sure and Steady, you can actually lose about 1 kilo per fortnight or 0.5 kilo per week. So that is really quite steady as you go. I've got, you know, at the moment about 20 people that I'm working with currently doing the 12-week. We are sort of in the middle of it already. Quite a lot of my friends that are doing Sure and Steady, the students are able to lose, you know, at least 1 kilo average per fortnight, you know, or 2 kilos.
Fried rice with ikan bilis for them. Sorry,
okay, sorry, I think, can you all mute yourself?
Okay, then for 2 of them, we eat other things.
Connie, can you help me find who's speaking? Just need to mute. All right. Okay, thank you. All right. So basically, yeah. So with the Sure and Steady is very, very good because you don't have to be dive right in, but also able to slowly and steadily, you know, reach your weight management goals. Now, continued commitment is for those people that are able to reach their weight management or body composition goals already, but want to continue, of course, being committed to their healthy lifestyle. And when you are able to reach your healthy weight, then focus on this optimal body composition through continued commitment is really good, because it gives you flexibility, it gives you occasional indulgence. You can actually, eat certain things like, drink some alcohol or some, sugary food every now and then, like what we call the flex plan. And so this is really something that I've been on for quite a while, and I've been able to maintain my body fat percentage as well as healthy weight for a while, for quite a number of years now. So this is a good program for those of you who are already reach your ideal goal weight. Now, we also have some TLS tools that are fantastic to help you with your wellness and weight management goals. All right, so if I can just get everyone please to mute yourself. I can see a lot of background noises. Okay. Yeah, thank you. So with the tools that we have is health guide and journal, which is something that I highly recommend that every single one of you to purchase, whether it's through your own website or if you have someone who invited you, you're a guest, you can actually order it from your business owner that invited you. This is actually an amazing journal that actually gives you the opportunity to measure, monitor, and adjust how you've been doing throughout your weight management journey. And I find that, it's not just me, but a lot of the TLS certified trainers and coaches have ascertained the same thing, that for those people who really consistently go through their journal and they're measuring how they're going, have more than 40% rate of being successful in reaching their wellness and weight management goals. So for those of you who are on this call, if you have done the journal, you would see how beneficial it is. And for those of you who haven't started, or you're doing TLS but haven't actually done any of this journaling, I would highly recommend that you start or restart again. It's something that is so crucial for your weight management and health success. And of course, we have a website and a lot of information through our social media that can help you as well. So last but not least, I'd like to share some of our really successful testimonials of past and present transition lifestyle system students that we've been working with to have had really wonderful results. First up is Karen. Karen was one of our winners of last year's monthly TLS challenge, and she was able to lose a lot of body fat percentage, as you can see the before and after, in only 3 weeks in the 20-day challenge that we used to have, and she was able to have a lot more energy and be healthier. And here is Vincent. My friend Vincent, actually, you can see even the before and after photo, her love handle has reduced quite a fair bit, right? He's lost 7 inches around his waist, which is a lot of body fat there, which is, he used to say this is like stubborn body fat, but now you can see it's all flat. 18 centimeters of his waist body fat has gone, and he has a lot more energy. He's so happy and feels healthier and in control of his life as well. And here is Danielle, and she's also got fantastic result with her transformation. Gina also, through 3 weeks of the 21-day challenge, learned what it meant to not only improve her nutrition and exercise regimen. She was able to improve her mindset, because as those of you who've been through my 12-week or are doing it would understand that really, TLS is not only just about the food and the exercise. It's about your mindset. It's the things that are between your ears, your mindset, your mentality. And within the 12 weeks, we've got each week certain topic. And, we have 4 specific topics about that. And, with Gina, she was able to change her mindset to be able to be, so much healthier in such a short time. Now, Jason is really one of my best examples. In 12 weeks, he was able to lose 20 kilos. Again, his love handle, which is, his stubborn belly fat, and he's feeling amazing. He said that he was able to finally achieve the feeling of success, and really the feeling of success and the significance of being able to lose weight, you really can't put a price on. And he has remodeled, his lifestyle from TLS. He used to be really habitually sedentary, not moving at all, and unmotivated, to now he's really healthy, positive, and active. Not only that, the most important thing is that he is now a better husband and a better father. And this is something that I really see time and time again with a lot of my TLS students, that they've been able to really become a better mother, better daughter, better sister, better friend, better loved ones, because they've become healthier and have more energy and vitality. Hence, they are able to then spend much more quality time and better, able to support their loved ones. And this is what Jason can testify, because you can see that really, not only is he more fit, he looks a lot better and happier, he's able to spend more quality time with his family as well. Now, here is Annie. Annie is one of our previous 12-week participants and our business buddy as well. And she lost 4% of her body fat, and particularly again the waistline. But one of the most important things is that she used to have a fatty liver and high blood pressure. And as a result of doing the 12-week of the TLS program, she was able to have both of these health issues fixed. So she no longer had fatty liver and high blood pressure. And she really, really was very happy about that. And not only that, she found that, Trim Tea has helped her a lot with her overall health. And as you can see the before and after photo, she's done really, really well. And not only that, now she's able to, keep at it and continue to be healthy and happy. And another really good friend of mine is Heidi. Heidi, had baby twins 3 years ago. She's got one twin boy, one twin girl, both of them quite active. But at the time when after she had her baby, her weight and her stress and skin and everything really had gotten out of control, and she was aching all over her body and couldn't sleep. Oh, she was going through quite a tough time after she was giving birth. And Heidi knew that at the time, that was 3 years ago, that she really needed to focus on herself and get her health back. Especially, she had twin babies to look after. So then I introduced her to TLS Weight Management Solution, and she was able to learn how to look at food from a new perspective. And she was able to start doing a bit of exercise and prioritizing her tasks using what TLS taught with the mindset change. Really now, Heidi is really healthy to be able to approach her life and her business and her work and everything into a very positive light, and also reaching not only her pre-baby weight. In fact, she's actually lost a lot more than that. Like this was actually an old photo. In fact, now she's actually even lost further than what she's lost from these 3 photos. Now, finally, we've got Megan. Megan works full-time and while building a part-time business, and she has 3 children and struggled to take control over her health and weight. With the TLS program, she was able to lose 18 kilos in 6 months. And not only that, 22 inches, which is a lot of body fat, as well as, the waistline reduction, as well as, her size from 18 to 12. And of course, as she went on, she's now even getting better results. So these are only some of the very, very many hundreds and hundreds of really great results, as you've seen from Connie's photo as well, right? That she's got such beautiful transformation. And even for me, even though I've never really been someone that has a lot of, overweight, yet I was not healthy. I was always sort of, unfit. But since doing TLS, I've become so much fitter. My body fat percentage and muscle mass have actually, improved so much, and my metabolic age is, close to 20 years younger than my real age. So these are some of the real good results that we've all experienced. So with the TLS, as I've already shared, the 30-day jumpstart is what we would love for you to participate with us. And then of course, after the 30 days, if you feel like, you want to keep on going, we also have other programs like Feel Great in 8. In 8 weeks, you can actually get more, information, as well as the most comprehensive comprehensive training, which is the 12 weeks of transformation program, where we will tailor-make the most suitable plans for you, where we have weekly home study videos that we will be giving you, tailor-made menu plan and exercise plans specifically for you, as well as WhatsApp and Facebook group coaching and education. And we have regular Zoom meeting like this one in order to interact with you and find out what are your needs as well. So this is what we're going to be giving the most comprehensive 12 weeks, which will be starting after the upcoming 30 days. Within the 12 weeks, we focus on, of course, the 4 pillars and the cornerstones of the low glycemic impact, the stress management, body composition, and scientific supplementation. And of course, as you can see below, the 12 weeks of different topics every week with different things that we teach, which will definitely help you, as we talked about. Number 4 component, cornerstone of our TLS is education, because you don't know what you don't know, right? As you have people that are certified coaches and trainers that are in the group to help you, you will have more educated training and will be able to reach your wellness and weight loss goals. So now the question for you is, are you ready? Are you ready to feel and look great, to lose weight, lose more body fat, like a lot of the testimonials that we've already shown you, or centimeters or inches around, the different parts of your body where you don't want the unwanted weight or fat, right? And the other thing is, when we talk about body fat, is visual fat, which is the body composition. It's about, the fat around your organs. Some people, they might look skinny, but then they might not be healthy, because skinny sick means that you might still be skinny obese. There are people like that. So the fact that you might not look fat doesn't mean that you don't need TLS. And you can also have more energy through TLS and improve your health. So our next upcoming TLS 30-day Jumpstart program is starting on the 1st of July. And Connie and I will be co-coaching and supporting you with this 30 days. And we have, the health guide and journal that we would love for you to be doing, as we will be then able to give you feedback, coaching points, and, accountability support. And I would like for you to register with me or Connie or the person who invited you. If you want to learn more about TLS, you can take a picture of what I've got down there. I've got a TLS Facebook group with TLS with Coach Kitty. I've got a lot of information there, and a Facebook page called TLS Coach-Weight Loss and Wellness. So feel free, these are all free resources for you to actually get in to learn. I always have videos and audios and posts as well. If you want to actually have professional training as well as coaching, then join us on the 1st of July, the 30-day Jumpstart program, and come back to us and we'll tell you all the details about, how to go about doing it, the products that you need, the profile that you need to do, and the fees and all the information that you need. Now, if you want to take charge of your health today, then if you're ready to stop feeling tired, stressed, overweight, and frustrated, and you want to make a change and to live life to the fullest, then contact us, come back to us, and we will then tell you how to get ready. And in a couple of weeks, Connie and I will do another Zoom meeting for those who are joining us for this 30-day Jumpstart and beyond with the preparation that you will need. Okay, so is there any question? This is basically all we would like to share for now. But again, every single one of you who've registered for this meeting on Zoom would have had my email address. You are welcome to email me with any question that you will have. And again, of course, if you are invited by the people in your respective country, go back to them. They will be able to also help you with coaching as well. Okay, so is there any question? Let me have a look at the group chat. If you've got any question, you can either unmute yourself or you can just put it into the group chat. One of the common questions that I've often been asked, maybe Connie can share with us, is that if they haven't actually been through detox before, or people hear about detox being quite daunting. Connie, how would you answer that? I mean, if for those of us who've been through detox, we know that it's not that daunting, right?
No, I mean, a lot of people thinking detox is like it's a big changes of your blood inside or whatever. Nothing like that. It pretty much just change your eating habit. You know, as we said, stop the crap food, change your mindset, because every food that we're choosing is based on the scientific that we're talking about low GI eating, right?
Yes.
So it's just a change your habit, and it's not boring. As I share with you the recipe, you can be actually quite quick. 5 to 10 minutes you can prepare. And the most importantly, after you're doing 1 week, you probably will love it. You probably, the first time you don't know what to do, we will guide you through. Okay, so we will have a meeting soon to, you know, to debrief you what to prepare and things like that. Once you try 1 week, the other week you have no problem. But detox is so important, even though it's optional, you know. But from my point of view, if you want to be successful to reach your goal, you have to have the detox to start. So I highly recommend everyone try it. The first 3 days, as I said, because your body change, because your you step outside your comfort zone. You know, your diet may change, but after you understand why, you have your commitment. It's not hard. It's a challenge that you must take and give yourself a better health. It's really worth it. I think once you start, we will guide you through. No, don't worry too much now.
Exactly. And I know that many people try to do the 30 days or even previously the 21 days on their own, but find that it's really quite difficult because they're not aware of how to go about it. That's why we have this group coaching. In fact, you know, I've already done 3 what we call get lean during quarantine. Now, a lot of us right now are in, you know, during the COVID period of the pandemic. So I've done one with the global group. I've done one with the Australia group, and now I'm doing one with Australia and Asia group. Every single one of this group of people have actually had quite positive results for those that, of course, are here to the program. I can tell you, seriously, even if you are actually able to do something better than not doing anything or just do it on your own, because being alone, doing things on your own, you will be always, you know, trying to I suppose cheat, you know, on yourself. Whereas if you've got accountability, you've got, you know, peer support, you've got other people inspiring you. Didn't you feel like when you saw Connie's, you know, beautiful, yummy food, colorful rainbow meals, you feel like, wow, this is so wonderful, right? So that is what the peer support is all about. And that's why I would encourage you to join us, and we'll be starting, you know, in a couple of weeks. So contact us and we would be more than happy to support you. And for those people that have already done it in the past, I can tell you with the testimonials that you've seen, plus many more all around the world, have reached their weight loss and wellness goals, and you can too. And for those that have started before but sort of maybe fallen off the wagon, you are very welcome to come back and do it again with us, because with the peer support, I can assure you this will be a good start for everyone, and especially those of us. I know in Australia right now we're heading, you know, winter. In July it will be winter. Winter is really a good time to start, because you know why? They say that summer body is made in winter. If you want to have a good summer body, start now. Then in winter you can go to the beach and like show off your beautiful body. All right, so until next time, take care. Any question at all, just go back to the person who invited you, or myself and Connie. So take care and good night, everyone. Bye for now.
Thank you, Kitty. Thank you.
Welcome, Grace. Take care.
See you next time. So we will have another meeting, right, Kitty?
That's right. We're going to have another meeting, and I will email you for those of you who will be joining us. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Mary. Take care.
Good night.